Meet the Miyoo Mini Plus, a device that I first set out on getting a couple of months ago. I wasn't too sure what to get as my first retro handheld device, and this one ticked a lot of boxes for me. It's not only a 3.5 inch display, so one of the bigger handheld device screens on the market for the actual size of the device, but also one that can connect to Wi-Fi, has Bluetooth, and supports a lot of emulation across the board with ease. This is a device that can easily encapsulate what it was like playing a Game Boy or Game Boy Color back in the day. But what it can do that is quite cool and impressive is switch between emulators and games that you have on the fly. If I was to show you this center button here, it takes us back to this screen here, so you can see I've got Pokemon Emerald, but I can also navigate across to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist. I've never played this game, so I've been experimenting with that, but I've got Digimon World 3 that I'm currently playing through, and you can also load into a Final Fantasy title. So just like that, I'm in Final Fantasy 6. Super quick. The load times are very impressive for a device that costs under $100. And in some cases I've seen these go for about 50 USD. In my case, it was about 65 Australian dollars. So if you're looking for a device that tickles the nostalgia, it's quick, prompt, has Wi-Fi capabilities, then I think this is the device for you. I think a point that I should add is that this is running Onion OS, which is not the default operating system this comes with. I'll leave a link in the description below to show you how to set up Onion OS on this. It's super worth it. It gives you a lot of the functionality that the device needed to become super impressive. If I remove all these games from the history, I can then go back to the main menu. What I like about the Onion OS is themes like this. This is the Wii Shop theme. As you can hear the Wii Shop theme playing in the background. I'll just turn that down for the sake of the video, but if we go into the games folder, you can see that there's an extensive list of emulators. We go into the Super Nintendo, we can load up a whole bunch of these ROMs. These ROMs are included with the device. Before I put on Onion OS, I back these up and then move them across. You can come across some troubleshooting when you update to Onion OS, but there's a lot of guides out there to be able to get the device to recognize the ROMs if you do come across those. A lot of the time it's just BIOS files and then not recognizing the right thing. But let's load into Cyberknight 2. I've never played a Cyberknight game in my life, but as you can see, the load times are really good, really quick, and this device is so pocketable. I've been able to take it out on the train with me numerous occasions. The hours I get out of it, probably about 3 to 4 hours if I'm being realistic. Looks like this game is in Japanese, which is cool. The overall feel of the device, the way it plays, the buttons, there's some buttons on the rear as well. I feel like this device kind of hits it out of the park for the price point that it's at. And honestly, I'd have no problem recommending this to anybody that wants to try out a retro handheld device for the first time. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is my first ever video on a little retro emulation. I hope to do some more. I want to try out new devices, tech, and just share my thoughts. Hopefully you got something out of this. Any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them or try out something if you want to see it. And hopefully I'll see you around. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for listening. Peace.